Hi everyone, this is Alisa on TokyoSelect, and today we're gonna make some macarons, but not just normal macarons. We're gonna make some Rilakkuma macarons, and these are going to look like this. And I have to admit, this recipe isn't really easy. I actually had to try at least 6 times before I got the result that I wanted, and I wanted to get something a little bit hard on the outside and really soft in the inside. So if you're looking for some macarons that are really soft, I think this might be the perfect recipe for you. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to make the chocolate buttercream filling first. You're gonna need butter, black chocolate, fresh cream, and a little bit of honey. Heat up the fresh cream and add honey. When it's hot, add it to the dark chocolate. It's going to melt it. Stir until smooth and then add the softened butter. And stir again until the butter has completely disappeared. Cover with plastic wrap and keep it in the fridge. For the macaron shell, you will need powdered sugar, chocolate powder, and almond powder. But you're also gonna need more powdered sugar and egg whites. So I suggest you separate the egg whites from the yolk at least a day before you do this recipe, because that way they will be much more easier to work with. Now you're gonna sift the powdered sugar, the chocolate powder, and the almond powder. And you don't have to do like me, you can of course sift everything together at the same time. And then you're gonna mix everything together with a whisk. Now the egg whites, they have to be at room temperature. So put them out of the fridge and separate them from the yolk the day before. So with your hand mixer, you want to start at low speed. And we're gonna gradually increase the speed. When it gets foamy like this, add half of the powdered sugar. And now you can add the other half of the powdered sugar. You're gonna mix a little more until you get a stiff peak. As you can see, you can turn the bowl upside down and it's not gonna fall. So now we're gonna add the almond powder, the powdered sugar, and the cocoa powder that we've sifted to the egg whites. So with a spatula, you're gonna go around the edge and fold it back to the center like so. We're going to keep doing this, but this time we're going to flatten it slightly each time after folding it. So now you're gonna make some kind of a flower shape like this. Go around the edge back to the center. You want to keep doing this until the batter makes a ribbon like this when it falls from the spatula. Put the batter in a pastry bag and secure. You're gonna squeeze your pastry bag until you get the size that you want. And of course, you can use a template if you want to. You're gonna tap this a little bit so you can get a nice shape. Now let it rest and preheat your oven to 150 degrees. If it doesn't stick to your fingers, it means it's okay. And then put in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. And now our macaron shells are ready. So while we allow them to cool down, we're gonna put our buttercream filling into a pastry bag. Put a generous amount of chocolate buttercream filling and then close with another shell on top by twisting it. So you can stop there if you want, put your macarons in a box and keep it in the fridge. So my advice would be to eat them the day after because it will taste much more better. But if you want to make some Rilakkuma macarons, you're gonna need some powdered sugar and a tiny bit of milk for the icing. Wait until it dries before going to the next step. For the dark color icing, I just added some cocoa powder to the powdered sugar and milk mixture. And now it's ready to eat! So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you don't succeed the first time, just keep trying, because I didn't succeed the first time either, but this time it turned out really well. So I really hope that you can try this recipe, and if you do, don't forget to send me a picture on Instagram. Thank you so much again for watching this video, and I will see you next week. Bye! This is really good.